We're back with Know and Grow with Monday Minutes, and we're going to continue to talk about Solomon today. And we talked about last week how don't put people on a pedestal because they will fall off at some point. They're not perfect, and you're not perfect either. And we need to give each other a lot of grace. So let's just talk a little bit about Solomon. But first, let's go back a little bit because, in the beginning, the Israelites did not have a king. They had judges for a spell of time, and then they decided that they wanted a king. They wanted to be just like the kingdoms around them, the nations around them, and they wanted a king, and God was not pleased. Now, that doesn't mean that it wasn't God's purpose at some point in time to give them a king. And you know what? That's what happens to us sometimes. There might be something that God wants for us, but we want it right now. And it's not God's will for it to happen now, but sometimes he'll give in. And that's what he did. He gave in. He told Samuel, go ahead. And they anointed King Saul as their first king, and then King David. And then now we're talking about King David's son, Solomon. So be careful of what you insist on right now, because it may not be God's will for you to have it right at this moment. It might be something he has grandly planned down the road, but maybe not right now. If it's not the time for a king in your life, don't have a king in your life right now. Wait for it when it's God's time to have a king in your life. Of course, it's not a king for you. It's whatever it might be. Wait for God's time. But again, if it is God's time, if there's nothing that you can see that's hindering it, then you can go ahead and say, Lord, I want it. I will not be denied. I am after this. So that's all for today. You take care. God bless you. Bye-bye.